I'm going to be showing just how important it is to have good positioning in Fortnite tournaments. This gameplay is actually taken from a Manu scrim I played today, and ended up placing pretty high. It was a lot of fun, so I'll just get right into the live commentating then. Low-key, the really cool thing about the drop spot in the corner, there's a porta potty right here that actually takes you way faster to the island. It looks like I'm actually going to be 50-50 for it. Alright, perfect. So I'm literally going to be the only one here. And if there's someone gliding still, because anyone landing here would still be gliding, I mean, there's no loot for them. If I get a rifle, they're just dead. Also, another thing, these ammo crates are here. Nah, you can just build. Like, both these at the same time. Open. And you just loot it so fast. Only thing I need now is, I like to run just cap, shocks, and boots. Because I feel like the boots can be used in an aggressive sense, and the shocks can be used in a rotate way. Like, honestly, this is the ideal loadout. Nice. Got the last one. I mean, scrim's positioning is a lot different, because, especially if you land here, it's hard to get from there to there without, you know, a ton of people in your way to stop you. But in scrims, I feel like it's a bit different, that you can just, you know, walk over there and just claim it before anyone else does. But then I can just, these extra shocks, I just shock, pick it up. Normally I would bunny hop, but I'm using the boots, so like right here, I want to get, there's tons of people looking for good positioning. I want to get up there. It looks unlooted. Aw, no way, dude. It does suck, but you know, in a game you're not going to be able to just choose where you want to position at. In 5th zone, it always pulls the center of the zone will be on the edge of the 4th zone. So it's going to be 50% in storm and 50% in circle. So basically, any position it will look like the edge is like right here, basically. If it pulls from like here to here, I should be in zone. And if it pulls far, the edge will be right here. Statistically, highest max distance will be like 300 meters. Like, keep an eye out for how far that is and know where to rotate. Like, I mean, there's a ton of boxes there, but I see a window like right there. If I shockwave, I can bunny hop off that and kind of get into an open area. It's kind of risky since it's a lot of height teams right there, and they'll have line of sight of me. But also, I don't think they will. If it pulls this way, I can just what the heck is that? But if it pulls this way, perfect shockwave, land right there. Or, I mean, I could do something crazy, too. I could shockwave, land on that launch pad. But, like, I mean, there's so many options. Like, if that was uncontested, I would position there. So we're allowed to fight in 10 seconds. I just kind of want to look, like, where everyone's position's at. Like, I hear people fighting there. There's someone farming right now. Like, am I going to be able to get a shot off? Nice. Bit zone. Oh, pool's exactly where I thought it was gonna be. Gonna instantly shockwave that. That guy's looking for a beam with an SMG. You notice how fast I'm going? Is look how, like, that height is so important that everyone needs it. And you just want, whenever you're rotating, just build. There's no reason not to build. Oh. So I'm not going to be able to claim ulti height, but honestly, that's okay. I can just claim this. You don't always have to be the highest one. You just want to be a healthy layer that won't be congested. That's all it needs to be. It doesn't have to be the best spot in the game. Like, honestly, this is really good, because if it pulls, like, from here to here, it's 6 zones, so it pulls halfway into storm once again. So this will be in. If it pulls this way, I won't, but I'm so close. I can just, that's just a free rotate. Usually what I like to do is in these zones, I like to mark where the 50% of storm was at. So anyone past ping, no one's going to be at. Oh, someone lurking. And anyone past blue mark, it's uncontested. If it pulls 50% up, oh my god, can you imagine height there? That would be crazy. Yeah, so look, it mapped out perfectly where I want it to be. I played this edge right here, and I'm in right there. So one thing that does suck is that this guy, he's gonna do, you know, want to do the exact same thing. So what I can do is I can either kind of just like camp and like wait for it, or I can claim it. That's your choice depending on how you want to play. If you're playing for placement, there's no reason to, you know, start building up like that. But if, you know, you're playing for the win, you're playing for height, you're willing to take 50-50s, it is not a bad idea at all to just build up right here. And just kind of cancel out his builds. I can try it. Just kind of claim this. Building with wood is a terrible idea. Yeah. And he's instantly claiming that. Because, you know, who doesn't want height? So that's what I'm talking about there. If you don't want to fight, don't have like a target on your back then. If that's not something you're interested in, then don't go for plays like that and just be the, you know, the second best height. Like right now, I'm second best height, and I should be doing is I should be looking for kills and looking for opportunities. But I'm kind of just focused on positioning right now. Like choosing where, like, look how congested that is. It pulls back up, sweet. So ulti height, it's 7 zone. 7 zone is way too early. There's nothing wrong with playing height. Like technically, I'm height. I'm not ulti height, but like to be tarping out and stuff. My aim is horrible, but because of my positioning, look how congested this is, and I can just look for so many free beams. Obviously, you know, you're not gonna be able to hit them all because that's just the way it goes. But I just play kind of crazy angle, look for a beam. 20. I mean, it's not a lot. Another 20 tag. See, another thing is whenever you're peeking, yes, going for that's important, but all the damage I just did, I dealt like 60 damage. What's the damage gonna do when you get shot at? You know, they updated it so it reduces your damage. So a peak like that, was it really worth it? So that's just stuff you gotta keep in mind. Is the damage I'm doing needed? Is it worth using ammo and potentially using health for, if you do a really bad peak? So that's just things to keep in mind. I'm actually not in, so I would like to get in here. Oops, I cannot build. For a quick beam. There's actually someone. This is a terrible peak. Don't copy that peak. I look for someone and just wait for them to rotate, and that's my focus. Like that guy's my focus right now. Now it's that guy. Cracked 100. I can look for that. I know where he's at. He's right here. Dead. Really bad layer. I'm just gonna make space here. Is there anything I need? Do I need the chug? Do I need the whites? I think I need the chug for my rotate, so I'm gonna switch to another material. So I'm just gonna swap to something metal. You know what I mean? Metal, wood. I've been using a ton of brick. It's good to like space out which mats you're using during rotates. You don't want to all be using the same material. This guy got really greedy. This is a really toxic layer to be in, but I'm just gonna rotate early. There we go, much better layer. This is a very healthy layer to be in. Decent mats too. I would like to get at least like 1 or 2 more kills. I don't have to. I can actually stall out these mats like crazy. I mean, I have 4 shocks. It's just if I don't mess up my rotate or not. Really nice rotate, really nice kill. I just need to make space here real quick. I'm just gonna grab this. Don't want to get position greedy. Perfect, make more space. Sweet. I don't fully agree with this layer. I think I'm gonna kind of like move up one. Alright, this is perfect. Did I need to use the mats there? Maybe. But 7 left. I start looking for height, but don't get too focused on it. Yes, height is important, but you don't always have to play it. You know what I mean? Plenty of low ground teams can win. Shock height is open right now. I'm gonna play this. I don't have crazy mats too, but I have enough that I know I can sustainably live up here for a little bit. I need to start pressuring, otherwise, you know, your height's useless if you don't own it. Alright, perfect. I'm uncontested up here. I don't have crazy mats, but actually has mythic rifle. I'm gonna start building double wide so it's harder to chop. Running out of mats. Top 4. I need mats, but I have height that I can just keep playing this. This guy's gonna keep targeting like an idiot, but he doesn't know I can just connect, so that's awesome. I need to be constantly shooting, just don't stop shooting. I also have time to pop a chug if I need. You don't have to. I would say prioritize over healing, but it's top 3. I see a guy rotating over there. He's hit 20. He's popping a chug, so that means he's lit a bit. I'm gonna shockwave to kind of stall it out for a second. I can't refarm that. Other one went deep, I believe. I'm gonna look for a kill here. Oh, my boot is not working. Correct? Nice, look for mats. How many mats is that? 10 builds. Sweet, I have 100 chug. I believe I have time. He has an SMG. Yeah. So I gotta keep that in mind. I have boots as well. 1 shot. Cracked. Aw. It's okay though. I tried my best there. You know how if you play like good layers, just play positioning and think about the future. Don't think about the position that's gonna affect you now. Think about where it's gonna make you end up later. Like if you play height, it's easier if it pulls up because now you own it. But if it pulls far, you get 1 shockwave makes you go instantly into zone because you're already elevated. So just important aspects like that to keep in mind. But like if I would have got way more chip damage, and when I shocked down, obviously you're gonna whiff shots. You saw that I was in someone's box, I whiffed a pump shot. But even then, all it takes is I think I hit both 100. If I would have, you know, hit them a little bit beforehand, or you know, maybe reloaded before keying like that, I would have potentially got the siphon and been able to be healthy for that fight.